have officially hit the Teton Mountains. So, probably wondering what we're doing. It is 7 o'clock here in Wyoming, and we are going on a bear hunt. Probably should turn that down before.
Got some background music for the first few seconds.
Yeah, exactly. We booked this trip back in May.
I don't even remember how long ago it was.
May or June of 2023.
Yeah, about a year ago.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some good shots and show you guys what the Teton Mountains and what bear hunting is all about in Wyoming.
Watch some newbies. Hopefully get 2 bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah. No, this is our first time going out west for any sort of hunt, so we're gonna experience a lot.
We're in for a real treat.
Yeah.
13 hours in, 1 to go.
What time did you leave this morning?
I left my driveway at 5:15. Technically it's 7:15 or no, 8 o'clock there. So
booking right along.
Smooth sailing ever since. Been seeing a lot of antelope.
And we also got to see a good old Merriam turkey. Dylan got some footage of that.
Yep.
Never seen one in person, so that was really cool to experience.
Surprisingly, right next to Interstate 80 in western Nebraska. In full strut.
Yeah,
Eden. The Garden of Eden. Doesn't look like there's many gardens that grow here.
God's country, though.
Thank God left this town out.
Hey, they got a bar.
Oh, shit. Better stop. Sure.
Man, that doesn't even look like it's orange. Get a good shot. There we go.
Is that gold now?
That's close.
So pay attention.
Take him. Thanks.
What?
Okay, you see in my video. Okay, so we're going on a bear hunt, right? That means we need to be prepared to know everything about bears. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna quiz Dylan to see how well he knows bears. Bear trivia. Are you ready?
No. Did you look this up before?
No, I'm just winging it right now.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. What does it not give me the answer right away? Oh, it gives me a... Okay.
Damn.
Well, here we go. I guess we could both answer, but how many species of bears are there worldwide?
Worldwide.
How many species of bears are there worldwide? 8, 5, 12, 16. I can tell you right now it's not 5 since I just hit that answer.
So, you got black bear. Is brown bear in its own, or is that the same family as black bear? Because then you got grizzlies, and then like, or Kodiaks. Are those?
Yeah, it's gotta be different.
Then does the koala bear count?
Koala bear, yeah.
Polar bear.
Polar bear. Different bears. Teddy bear.
Barracuda. I'm gonna say 8.
You're gonna go 8? I was gonna go 12, so we'll go with your answer. 8. Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Oh my gosh. What is a group of bears called? A clouder, murder, sleuth, gang. I don't even know if I said that third one right. Gang. I'm thinking gang. Are you
I don't even know what the first 3 ones were.
Clouder, murder, sleuth. Like I said, don't know if that's right. Gang.
I don't know, I'm gonna say murder, because if there's a pack of them, somebody's getting murdered.
Okay, murder. Wrong. I'm gonna go gang.
It's gotta be Sluter or whatever the hell.
Good shot. You're killing it. How strong is a grizzly bear's bite? 1,500 psi, 1,000 psi, 600 psi, 1,200 psi. 1,500. I'm gonna go the largest. Wow.
What are the other options?
1,000 or 1,200.
1,200.
Good work. Which bear is the largest? North American black bear, brown bear, giant panda. Didn't even think of that for a bear or a polar bear.
See, are they considering a brown bear a grizzly? Surely not. Let's say North American black bear. Shit.
I'm gonna go polar bear.
Wow. They do weigh enough to break the ice.
Who owns the most giant pandas?
Kim Jong-un? I don't know.
London Zoo, Beijing Zoo, Wildlife World.
It's gotta be Beijing.
Okay. The Chinese government. That's actually an option. It's gotta be that one. Let's go!
I wasn't far off.
How long is a sun bear's tongue? What is a sun bear?
Never even heard of a sun bear. Is 6 inches an option?
Yes.
Maybe that. Damn.
I'm going 12 inches. 9 or 3. Don't say 3.
Surely it's not 3. You gotta go 9.
9. Where do most... What the... What is that?
How do you sound it out?
It's no words.
Spectacled?
How do you sound it out?
Spectacled?
Say all the sounds and then you drag them out.
Where do most spectacled bears live? The...
Spectacles, glasses? I don't think bears wear glasses.
I don't know what's going on. Alright, we got the Andes. Isn't that a mint? The Himalayas. The Rockies. Isn't that a baseball team? And the Alps.
It's a brand of boot, actually.
Oh, yeah. My bad. The Alps. What do you choose?
Alps.
Okay. I'm gonna go Andes. How old was the oldest polar bear on record? 41 years, 51 years, 31 years, 21 years.
31.
That's a good guess. I'm gonna go 41. I'm killing it.
Too much Coca-Cola.
Alright, how fast can bears run? Oh, I don't even want to look
40.
at... Wow, that's actually 35 mile an hour, 26, 9, 18.
35.
Nice job. Wow. We're screwed.
Yeah. I just gotta outrun you.
You're right.
We're out of here.
What the hell happened? It's been a week now.
Yep.
Heading back in the middle of Nebraska right now. Figured we'd give you guys a rundown of the entire week. So we get into Wyoming. We decide we're going to finish out the trip. We get to Pinedale. First place we stop is the good old Sundance Motel. And then we went to this brewery. I don't know if it was the 14-hour trip or maybe the old-fashioned that bartender made us, but somebody off behind us, I swear it was Cody. You know, you can see
They look just like him.
the pictures on the website, and I'm like, I think that's Cody. Dylan looks back, he's like, that's 100% Cody.
They look just like him, and I was like, yeah, just go up and ask if he's Cody, because it for sure is.
We decided to just go up to this guy and say, hey, are you Cody?
Interrupt their conversation, everything. Nope, wasn't Cody.
It wasn't Cody. I swear I like ran out of the place. I was freaking embarrassed. Oh my gosh. But yeah, get back to the motel, sleep through the night, wake up the next day, we get our bear tags. We did a little sightseeing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lake called Fremont Lake right next to Pinedale. Actually, we got some of that on video, too.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it. I think I could make it. If I jump off this edge right here, I think I could hit the water.
Yeah, for sure.
want to see a bear.
We had to waste some time before Cody was ready, so we drove up there and checked it out.
Yeah, so we went and met with Cody. We're driving on this road to go up to his place, and I swear to God, it is the worst road in America. You gotta drive like 5 miles an hour on this thing. Just terrible. I tip my cap to him for them doing that every day.
Every day.
Every day. But anyway, we meet Cody. Cody tells us, you know, hey, we're gonna go bear hunting tonight. So we're pretty stoked about that. First time doing it. It's a few hours go by. It's like 4 o'clock, right? 4 or 5.
When we go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we go, I'm paired up with Cody and Annie.
I was with Troy, who's a friend of Cody's that helps him out.
And so Troy says to me, oh, you get the A trip. And I have no idea what that means. And we get out there, and then I soon realized why I got the A trip.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a walk in there, a little bit of a hike, but the scenery, the view is just
Unreal.
unbelievable.
I had good scenery too, but my walk was a lot shorter.
We finally put Dylan to work by the end of the week.
Yeah. I was looking forward to it.
First night, we actually did see some bears, Cody and Annie and I, and we just passed on them and kind of just sat there, and it was pretty cool. They hung around until about I'd say maybe 9 o'clock. Then they headed out, and it was really cool to see.
I, on the other hand, did not see anything my first night, which that's a part of hunting. But I'm glad they got to see something, because the next night is when I had the better luck. I had a bear come in, and I don't even know what time. Probably 8:45, 8:50 is when it came rolling in. And luckily I was able to get my phone propped up against a log and actually self-filmed the shot, so that was pretty cool. The bear came out and stood behind a rock for what felt like 30 seconds, but after I rewatched the video it was like 4 minutes. And I was having a hell of a time trying to find it in the scope. Well, that's because it was behind a rock. And I walked back out and stood broadside at 140 yards. Allowed me to have a perfect shot. First, we weren't sure if it was a good shot or not. I felt good about it, but we weren't sure. Then we rewatched the video, and the bear dropped and rolled and then took off running. Well, from the video, Cody was thinking it was high and back on the shot. But so we went up there to see if we could find some blood. We never heard a death moan. Those bears are tough. They can go a ways if it's not a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
And the tough thing is sometimes they don't bleed very much. So we got up there, and it was about dark at this point. I found a couple small drops of blood about 20 yards away from the bait that I was sitting over, and we decided to pull out of there for the night and come back the next morning. I don't know even what to say at this point, but
That's awesome.
did you hear the shot?
No, we didn't hear it at all.
Really?
Yeah, because we're walking back, and Cody's like, you're gonna have to ask Dylan if he's down. And I was like, he shot? Yeah. I was like, did you hear that? No, Troy just told me. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
I can't believe you guys didn't hear that.
Yeah.
It got so calm when I shot too.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you had time to set up your phone. Like
Well, I practiced before. Like, I put my backpack in the right spot, and I put the camera there, all the, like, fully zoomed in, because it was 140 yard. Like, you can see it all, but there's a few, like, little weeds sticking up. As soon as I saw its head pop over the hill, and it stopped there, I was like, I told Troy, I was like, there's a bear, and I turned around, set my phone up, and I was already shaking.
But you were prepared, you were ready. Dude, that's awesome.
The worst part was...
Self-filmer, let's go.
The worst part was like, I've never shot that scope, and, like, I wouldn't say low light, but it was getting a little darker.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see shit.
Oh, man.
Like, I could see it, but it wasn't, like, daylight.
Yeah.
And then I took another video walking in, or walking to the bait, and I rewatched it, but when I was taking it, I was like, this isn't going to be worth shit, because I was sitting there going like this, and it is steady. I was like...
Let's go.
iPhone for the win. So we didn't bump it, we just have to keep tracking it for miles. So we came back the next morning and started trying to follow blood. And there really wasn't a blood trail for, I bet, 40 yards. There wasn't much. Well, then Cody ended up walking a different direction and ended up getting on a lot bigger blood trail. And there he was. I'd say, I don't know, maybe 80 yards from the bait. So he didn't make it too far.
Nice job. All right, you ready for some pictures or what?
Yeah.
When it was that second night, we're walking out, and the whole time I'm thinking, we didn't see any bears. I didn't hear a shot, so dang, like, I was hoping we'd at least see something again.
Yeah. The crazy part is that Fremont Lake that we went and were doing some sightseeing at the first day. That's where we both were hunting around. He was on one side and I was on the other. Not too far from each other, actually, just on the other side of the lake. But, so that's why we figured we'd be able to hear each other shoot if one of us was going to shoot.
We're walking out the second night, and Cody says, you gotta ask Dylan if he's down.
Is he down?
And I was like, he shot? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't even hear it. And Cody's like, no, he shot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when we were tracking your bear, I mean, I couldn't find any blood. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna just take off over here because maybe this bear took off down this hill.
Yeah.
So I'm just out in the middle of the woods, just completely oblivious to what's going on.
For 3 days, rescuers scoured the woods around the family home.
And all I hear is, Keller, over here. So I'm walking, thinking, okay, we might have found some more blood. And then I see Cody dragging a bear.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Man, we tracked for, I don't know, what do you think? Half hour, 45 minutes?
Yeah, probably half an hour just trying to find some blood. And
Yeah.
I bet the last 20 yards where the bear ran, I mean, the blood trail was, there's a huge blood trail the last 20 yards.
Yeah.
But up until then, there wasn't much.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy how little they bleed after the shot.
Yeah. We get Dylan's bear all skinned up. Pretty much Cody and Hank putting in the hard work.
Oh, yeah. Get a layer off here.
Did a phenomenal job. You know, Cody wasn't too happy about the ants.
Ant. Oh, I'm assuming you're filming, huh? Gonna have to edit that one out.
We get that all packed up and we get out of there. Rest of the day we went and baited barrels, which was really cool.
See some of the other bait spots and see what baiting is all about.
Yep.
Gotta give Cody props because I would not be able to do that every day for the whole bear season.
No.
Just making sure all the baits got, or all the barrels have bait in them, and checking cameras.
And one of the first bait sites that we go to, you know, we got to climb up this tall freaking hill. As we're getting to the top, I had to pull out the camera and record because Annie was a little pack mule and she couldn't keep up with us. But she ended up making it to the top, and I think we got some pictures of what we looked like when we reached the top of that hill.
So third day is when we found my bear,
Yep.
and then that's when we went to what you're talking about, right? When all four of us went and baited.
Yeah.
Annie was the pack mule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found out while baiting those sites, Cody's looking at the pictures on the trail cameras, and he's realizing that he's not getting too many bears in the evening. You know, even though we did see bears, you know, the first night, he said, I would try a morning hunt. You know, me, I was kind of skeptical, and I'm like, oh, maybe. And it ended up raining later that afternoon and evening. And
So I wanted to go out in the evening and in the morning,
but we would have only gotten like 3 hours of sleep,
Yep.
you know, if that. Because we don't get back until like midnight.
and that evening it was going to be raining, so we would have been sitting out there in the
Soaking
rain.
wet. Yeah. And so I made the call. I was pretty nervous, but I was like, I don't know if this is the right decision, but let's just not go out tonight because I'd hate to shoot a bear and then we can't track it, because seeing his blood trail,
Yeah.
if I had to track that in rain,
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, if it was the last day, I'd be like, hell yeah, we're going out.
Yeah.
But between it only being the fourth day, day, and it raining,
Yeah.
we're for sure going to go out in the morning.
We end up not hunting and go to bed early. Right there. Looks nice and fresh. Yeah, you like that? And we get up at 3:30
Yep.
and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Something like that.
We end up going to the spot that I've been hunting this whole time. Got a great view. Dylan's able to join us, so I'm truly blessed to have you a part of that.
That was awesome.
And we get out there and the sunrise is so cool. I think we're sitting about 5:15-ish.
Yeah.
Sun comes up and see the barrel. It's down below this hill. So like we were a lot closer to the barrel the first hunts.
Yeah. The first couple time they were sitting, they were at 80, 85 yards.
Yeah.
Well, going out in the morning, the bears might be out there.
By the barrel.
By the
Yep.
barrel.
You know, spook
And
'em.
it's not an easy walk to get down to where they were sitting. So instead of going halfway down the hill to where they sat before, Cody decided to just stay up on top of the hill. But that 85-yard shot turned into, I'd say, 210, 220.
Yeah. So we're at the top of this hill and I'm looking down and I don't even see the barrel. I was fully expecting to be like, oh, there's the barrel right there. And Cody's like, you see that tree? Top of the tree to the left, right there. And I'm looking through the scope. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. This is a lot tougher than what I thought. And so we get sat down about 5:15. Finally, it's like, I don't know, 45 minutes goes by, and Dylan's about to pass out.
I was getting real comfy.
Yep. Cody's glassing still, but he kind of gives up, and he's even mentioned he was gonna take a nap. So nobody's looking at the barrel. Everybody's just off in their own world.
We were looking. It was just happened to be the minute we weren't.
But I saw
He saw the bear walking.
The bear walking, and I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. I'm shooting through like a maybe 2-foot gap in between trees. I mean, I'm still shooting in the trees.
Yeah.
And this bear just comes in and she just puts herself right in front of that barrel. Couldn't have asked for a better spot. And I knew I had to take it quick. But I go and I say, bear. And Cody and Annie both like pop up. They're like, huh?
I was hoping to get the shot on video, but iPhone cameras are only so good, and the lighting wasn't that great because it was still only, shit, what time did you shoot?
I shot at 6:15.
Yeah, so it was still down in the trees. It wasn't very bright.
No.
It was just bright enough to honestly be able to see a bear.
And Cody glasses, and I double check. I'm like, take him, and he's like, take him. And so then I put the crosshairs on, and then I stopped, take a deep breath, put him back on the bear, and pulled the trigger. And yeah. So after the shot went, I just turned to Cody, give him a fist bump, and I'm like, thanks for giving me a shot on a bear, because I mean, I felt confident, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm 220 yards out. I wouldn't be surprised if I completely missed.
Yeah.
You know, we get to the barrel, and we're looking around. Cody wanted to make sure that we're all close, stayed together, so that way, you know, in case we jump this bear, I'm able to get a shot off. We're not spread out. We get down by the barrel. I'm not seeing an ounce of blood. And I'm thinking, crap, like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't even know who spotted it first.
I think Annie did.
Annie
She
did?
picked up that chunk of meat.
Oh, that's right. So Annie's pointing out blood to me, and then she's like, follow right behind Cody. So I'm behind Cody, and Annie's like, yeah, check out this log up here. And there's just
It was
covered in blood. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, okay, this might be it. And I mean, it wasn't even.
Do ba 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 do 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 a boo ba do ba do boo ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do do.
Gonna make her sing.
Got her loaded up.
Gonna pack her out.
How you feeling?
Legs are burning.
Spider right here, about to drop on Dylan's bed.
Is he down?
Is he down? He's down!